38 win over Ocean City, and tonight it's the Wildwood Catholic Crusaders playing host to the St. Joe Wildcats in a Cape Atlantic United Conference basketball game. And both of these teams have aspirations of making the Cape Atlantic League tournament, the first two teams in each conference at the end of the regular season. Each of the three conferences will automatically qualify for that tournament, plus 2 wild cards. So St. Joe has a conference loss. They are 4-1 overall. They did lose to Pleasantville. They're 1-1 in the conference. Wildwood Catholic comes in at 5-1, and they are 2-0 in conference games, having beaten ACIT earlier this week and Buna in their season opener a few weeks ago. And but we always expect this one, buddy, to be a hard-fought contest. These two teams have really become strong rivals over the past 4 or 5 years, and even longer, really.
Absolutely, Brian. Yeah, that's a good point. This rivalry does go back to the late 70s, even the mid 80s. There's been stretches where these two teams have decided at the Cape Atlantic League titles, when it was a simpler conference, so to speak, came down to when these two would play each other, and that has played out very well and continues to be the trend as we step into this year, 2016. You're going to see, or you're going to hear tonight, and you're going to be able to see, because the game's streamed for those that can watch it on their computer.
987thecoast.com, by the way.
Paul Rodeo Jr., the second-year head coach for St. Joe's, he's going to have his team. They're going to be very, very scrappy, disciplined, and they're going to hit the boards. They're going to do all the little things right. And I'll tell you, when you look out on that floor tonight, Brian, this is one, not only do they have the 6'9", foreign, exchange student, this is one of the taller St. Joe teams that we're going to see. Player for player.
Usually they're very guard-oriented, and they do have a couple of big kids. And the one that Buddy just mentioned is Aris Verajonas. He's an exchange student from Lithuania. He played his last 2 years at a school down in Maryland, and he moved up to New Jersey, and therefore many exchange students have to sit out 30 days due to NJSIA rules. But because he was already in the country and moved to New Jersey, he was eligible right away at the start of the season. He's a pretty dynamic offensive player at 6'10", can score from different areas of the floor, could do some things facing the basket, and is athletic enough out on the break. And another player to watch for this team is freshman guard Marcellus Ross, who's really a good young player in this Cape Atlantic League, and he'll be a player to watch. One thing of note, Drew Homan, a normal starter for St. Joe, is not dressed tonight, and so he will not play.
And he's their second leading
scorer. So, and of course, Wildwood Catholic, the guard-oriented, guard-heavy lineup with the Smith boys, DJ and Trey, that can really shoot it, along with Ryan Legler as well, and Caleb Fields and Charles Fields and Jalen Freeman and Will Bell doing a lot of the dirty work for this team. We're going to take a quick break. We'll come back, and we'll have the starting lineups and the opening tip right after this. Wildwood Catholic and St. Joe up next on 98.7 The Coast and 987thecoast.com.
Atlantic League United Conference Division game between the Wildcats of St. Joe's and the Crusaders of Wildwood Catholic. Wildwood Catholic stands in full support of the Cape Atlantic League's opposition to violence and unsportsmanlike conduct at athletic events. Words are just...
Hey, give us 3 minutes here. 3 minutes. They're about to play the anthem.
May be expelled from the gymnasium and subject to disciplinary action by the Cape Atlantic League and the Wildwood Police Department. We remind everyone that refreshments are available downstairs in the cafeteria, and restrooms are located downstairs as well. At this time, we'll lay down stand for the reciting of our school prayer. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, amen. Holy Spirit, come and lighten our hearts and remain with us. Give us the light and strength to know your will, to make it our own, and to in our lives. Amen. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Now, please stay standing and gentlemen remove your caps so we can salute our flag. Singing the national anthem, Wildwood Catholic Junior, Fred Speedback.
Sprint even pays you a switching fee of $650 per line. Sprint LTE Plus network today. Sprint in Gateway Courthouse at 315 South Main Street. That's the time. Or call 679-463-8778. Offer coverage not available everywhere or for discounted phones. Excludes taxes, surcharges, roaming, and premium content. Subject to new lines, $36 activation fee, credit, and valid board-in. Plans may not be exact match. See store for eligible plans. Offer ends January 7th, 2016. Savings through January 8th, 2018. Exclusions and restrictions apply. Contract buyout via reward card requires online registration.
All school-based students community, high 7 classrooms housed in America and Legacy. Whole variety of reasons. Job like to get. Baby raiser. Roads with help and elderly. Happening local on the level. Catastrophe international. 7,000 high school students drop out every school day. It doesn't make sense to us either. We can't keep students in school. Visit boostsup.org and take the first step. Brought to you by the U.S. Army and the Ad Council.
That was a hard hit, and he's getting back up. Is that a
All right, we can come back after this.
Thank you, Fred. And now we are starting first with St. Joe. Number 1, Kevin Innocent. Number 14.
St. Joseph, Cape Atlantic United Conference game. Coached by Paul Rodeo Jr., wearing the away blacks trimmed in white and red. Kevin Watasic, senior guard. Terrence Pugh, a sophomore guard, and Marcellus Ross, a freshman guard in their 3-guard rotation. Junior Jordan Herron will play down low, along with the senior Aris Varajonas, the 6'10" exchange student from Lithuania. For Wildwood Catholic, it'll be junior Ryan Legler, along with the Smith brothers, DJ and Will Bell, a senior, down low, along with sophomore Caleb Fields at a forward position. Wildwood Catholic coached by Dave DeWeese, and they are wearing the home whites trimmed in blue and black. The officials for the game are Steve Shinkarik and Jay Lewis. And we are probably about 3/4 full here at Wildwood Catholic for this important United Conference game.
Yeah, there's still some seats left in the bleachers. So if you're on your way, you want to get here, as Brian said. But this game probably within the next 10 to 15 minutes will be sold out. So you can stay right where you're at and listen right here on 98.7 The Coast. And if you have the ability to jump online, you can go to 987thecoast.com and you can watch the live stream.
Will Bell for Wildwood Catholic. Aris Varajonas for St. Joe will jump it up. And let's just say that Varajonas has a distinct advantage. Wildwood Catholic playing defense off the tip. Oh, but the tip is basically stolen away by DJ Smith. Stepped right into the area where Varajonas tipped it. And Wildwood Catholic will have possession to start the game. And here's a steal by Watasic to the basket. His floater is no good. Rebound, Caleb Fields, he's looking to run. Passes ahead to Trey Smith, and the layup is good.
And just like that, Wildwood Catholic did a good job taking advantage. Well, there was no foul call.
It was actually a goaltending call, even though that really doesn't need to be whistled because the ball went through the basket. Referee whistled goaltending on Varajonas. Driving to the basket, we're going to have a blocking foul called on Will Bell. As Jordan Herron went to the baseline, Will Bell was definitely late. But of course, Wildwood Catholic superfan Patrick Flynn took him 32 seconds and one whistle to disagree with the officials.
And that's going to be the first personal foul on Will Bell, number 24, the senior for the Crusaders. He picks up his first, team's first.
Herron rolls home the first free throw. Second one on its way, and that one is good. We are tied at 2. St. Joe showing 2-2-1 zone pressure here. Caleb Fields, center of the floor. In the corner to DJ Smith for 3. Got it.
That will get St. Joe out of their...
Driving to the basket.
Wow,
what a
tough
strong
shot.
move by Marcellus Ross, the freshman. Spun the ball off the glass as St. Joe moved quickly. These are two teams, as Buddy said in the pregame, that like to get up and down the floor, and so far we're seeing that. Legler, center of the floor. He's open for 3. That's short. Tipped up by Caleb Fields. No good. Followed up and in by DJ Smith. St. Joe going quickly. Ross again on the baseline. Steps back. 18-footers an air ball. But Caleb Fields fumbles the rebound, and it hits the end line, and St. Joe will have it.
7-4, 6:45 to play here in the opening quarter. Wildwood Catholic on top. And yes, we have got a quick-paced game right out of the gate.
St. Joe with it. Here's Pugh. Goes back to Herron. Over to Watassic. They swing it around the perimeter. In the corner. 3 ball on the way, and that is knocked down by Marcellus Ross. He's got 5 of St. Joe's 7. We're tied at 7. 6:24 to go in the first quarter. DJ Smith for 3. That's off the iron. Rebound, Will Bell, and he got the layup to go.
Good job that time. Weak side rebound by Will Bell. And he went right back up strong. Didn't play with it.
Here's a steal by Wildwood Catholic. DJ Smith. They call him out of bounds. Wildwood Catholic wanted a pushing foul. Didn't get it.
And I'll tell you, this is one gymnasium where the fans they sit right on top of the court. So everybody is involved in the play.
That ball's loose in the corner, picked up by Vera Jonas. Back to Ross. Ross working against the hard defense of Legler. To Watassic, off the glass, no good. Rebound, Caleb Fields. Shovels off to Trey Smith. He wants to run. Kicks to Legler in the corner. 3 ball on the way. Bang.
And again, Wildwood Catholic not wasting any time, doing a good job pushing the ball down the floor by passing ahead, not dribbling.
12-7 Wildwood Catholic. St. Joe wants a timeout. Crusaders lead at 12-7, 5:26 to go first quarter. Back after this on 98.7 The Coast and 987thecoast.com. St. Joe with possession. Trailing 12-7, 5:22 to go in the first quarter. Kevin Watassic holds top of the key. They try to run a set play. Wildwood Catholic does a nice job of shutting that off. Now here's Jordan Herron. Kicks in the corner. Back to Watassic. He leans in. Tough left elbow jumper. No good. Rebound to DJ Smith. Trey Smith passes across to Caleb Fields. Rejected by Vera Jonas. The first block for the big man. Here's Herron running and avoids a charge nicely and lays it off the glass.
And that time, St. Joe does a good job limiting Wildwood Catholic to one shot.
Here's a steal by the Wildcats. Up ahead and fouled is Terrence Pugh, and he'll go to the line for 2 shots. He tipped the ball away. Watassic picked it up at half court, whipped it forward to the sophomore guard, and he got bumped, and will go to the line for 2 shots.
And Trey Smith, the junior, he picks up his first personal foul, second team foul against the Crusaders.
First free throw's no good. Dante Loveland first sub into the game for St. Joe. Second free throw on the way by Terrence Pugh, and that one is good. St. Joe again showing some pressure. This time they change it to more of a 1-3-1 look. Catholic lobs it ahead to Bell, center of the floor to Caleb Fields, dips in, kicks in the corner, 3-ball on the way, DJ Smith, and it's good. DJ Smith with 8 of Wildwood Catholic's 15 points. They lead at 15-10.
He's now 2 of 3 from beyond the arc.
Jordan Herron holding. They're trying to get it in the post to Vera Jonas. He has not gotten a touch yet on the offensive end. Wildwood Catholic doing a good job with post defense. 3-ball by Herron is no good. Trey Smith the rebound for Catholic. Caleb Fields with it in front of the St. Joe bench on the left wing. Now it's swung right side to Ryan Legler, who resets the offense. Ball screen coming from Will Bell. Vera Jonas does a nice job of hedging. Now it's Trey Smith on the right wing. Layup is no good, but a foul. And he'll go to the line for 2 shots.
3:49 to play here in the opening quarter. Wildwood Catholic on top, 15-10. And as Brian said there, Terrence Pugh picks up the personal foul for St. Joe's. His first, team's first.
Trey Smith, a rare miss at the line. And his second free throw is good. He has 3 points.
Nothing but the bottom of the net that time.
16-10. Wildwood Catholic. St. Joe beats the pressure. Good pass. Loveland finds a cutting Herron down the lane, and he lays it up and in.
Yeah, that time, great execution by the Wildcats. Again, not a lot of dribbling. Pass ahead, pass ahead.
Here's another steal. Pass was tipped. Here comes Loveland to the basket, and his layup is good. Make that Terrence Pugh on the layup. Excuse me.
16-14, 3:15 to go, first quarter.
Legler is fouled by Marcellus Ross.
And the freshman is going to pick up his first personal foul is Marcellus Ross for the Wildcats. Second team foul.
Jalen Freeman into the game for the first time for Wildwood Catholic. Caleb Fields got it into DJ Smith. Smith in a tough spot. Good pressure there by Jordan Herron, but Smith able to get it to Ryan Legler. Takes it to the wing, off to Jalen Freeman. Foul line area, goes over to DJ Smith. A deep 3, off the iron, no good. Rebound, Caleb Fields, off the glass, no good. Long rebound to Jalen Freeman. Another possession for Wildwood Catholic, and he is fouled by Terrence Pugh.
And right now, Wildwood Catholic doing a good job, Brian, of hitting the offensive glass. And what we're seeing is a lot with these long three-pointers that DJ Smith or Trey Smith that they're taking is a lot of long rebounds. And that's giving Wildwood Catholic an opportunity to track down the ball and keep their offensive possessions alive.
Jalen Freeman now across the division line, swings it left corner to Legler. Baseline drive, bounces it back to Bell. Good jump stop in the lane, but Vera Jonas may have deflected that shot on the way up, and now it's St. Joe going the other way. Driving to the basket is Ross. No good on the shot. The rebound is tipped out of bounds by Wildwood Catholic.
16-14, 2:28 to play here in the opening quarter. Wildwood Catholic up by 2, but St. Joe about to inbound the ball under their basket.
Try to pass in the corner. Saved inbound, stolen away by Fields. Up to Freeman. Layup no good. Rebound bounces into the hands of Caleb Fields, and he is fouled by Jordan Herron, who is incredulous with the call there. But you know what? Paul Rodeo Jr., being the coach, is basically telling his kids the foul wouldn't have occurred if you boxed out.
And that's Joe there. Herron picks up his first, team's fourth. Caleb Fields misses the first free throw. Wildwood Catholic now 1 of 3 from the foul line.
Second free throw is good. 17-14, Wildwood Catholic. 2:15 to go first quarter. Jordan Herron goes over to Kevin Witasek. Herron, top of the key, and he is fouled. Pushed hand check by Jalen Freeman.
Yeah, that time Jalen Freeman just did not do a good job of moving his feet. Herron did a good job on that first power dribble of getting an edge on him. Freeman was forced to foul. That's his first, team's third. 2:05 to go first quarter. 17-14, Wildwood Catholic on top.
Jordan Herron, crossover move. Stolen away by Jalen Freeman, but then he threw it right back to Witasek while he was trying to come up off the floor. Now a shot ahead by Herron is rejected by Legler. Jalen Freeman running, and he is bumped and fouled.
I'll tell you what, there's a lot of action going on in this basketball game. 17-14, 1:50 to go first quarter. These two teams both came ready to play.
Legler to inbound, having some trouble, has to lob it out high to DJ Smith. Swung over to Legler now left side. Head and shoulders fake, ball on the floor, hands off to Caleb Fields. Crossover dribble. Kicks to Charles Fields in the corner, just checked into the game. Here's Legler down the lane, kicks it down low to Charles Fields in the corner to Caleb, steps in, tough 15-footer short. I think he thought he may have drawn contact and was hoping to go to the line there, but no whistle forthcoming. Good post defense there by Caleb Fields on the entry pass to Vera Jonas, and it's knocked out of bounds.
Yeah, I think you're right there, Brian. He thought he was getting some contact, but you got to go strong no matter what. You can't think you're going to get a whistle because right there was a good case in point.
Inbound is kicked by DJ Smith. You know, Vera Jonas, buddy, has to do a better job of making himself big. In these close quarters, they should be able to lob an inbound to him right in the post. At 6'10", he's really got to become more of a factor here. Jordan Herron stops, pops from 12, no good off the iron. Legler the long rebound. Dylan Amos in the game for St. Joe. Legler got into a bad area, and his pass is stolen away by Vera Jonas.
Wildwood Catholic's fifth turnover.
Here's Witasek for three. That's short. Herron right at the rim's doorstep for the rebound and lays it up and in. And he's got 8 points, and we're in a one-point game at 17-16. Legler for three, quickly, bang! 20-16 Catholic. Here's Herron running the other way. Nearly stolen out of his hands. Now it's Vera Jonas. And he hands off to Loveland. Amos with it. On the floor against Legler. Flips it out high to Kevin Witasek. Amos again.
20 seconds.
Nearly walked with it. Now it's Loveland. Loveland holding. Couple of dribble handoffs. Amos against Legler, hands off to Loveland. Loveland lobs in the post to Vera Jonas. He can't handle it. Here's Charles Fields running. 3 seconds to go in the period. His floater, no good as the buzzer sounds. At the end of one. Defense, a little bit of a rumor. Wildwood Catholic 20, St. Joe 16. Back after this on 98.7 The Coast and 98.7thecoast.com.
You love about the Wildwoods.
I love the water slide. Great shopping. The tramp car. Free boogie board.
Viking. Free concerts. There's plenty to love at the Jersey Shore this summer, and the Wildwoods are ready for you. Our award-winning beaches and boardwalk are open. View our vacation guide today at wildwoodsnj.com.
Back at Wildwood Catholic, Brian Kniff, Buddy Tarbotten. 20-16, Wildwood Catholic leads St. Joe after one quarter.
And one of the things Wildwood Catholic did well, Brian, in that first period, and the reason that they're up 4 was limiting St. Joe's to one shot. Wildwood Catholic did a good job on the boards, the defensive boards. They did a good job on the offensive boards as well, as they gave themselves multiple second opportunities. St. Joe's, on the other hand, turned the basketball over 4 times, Catholic 5. So St. Joe's has the ball to start the second quarter.
Here, with the ball in the corner is Terrence Pugh. Gets it up high to Jordan Herron. Herron in the corner again to Pugh. Baseline drive, good jump stop. Knifes in, can't finish. Rebound is battled for. Charles Fields with it for Catholic. Goes to the basket, rejected by Vera Jonas. Wildwood Catholic bench wants goaltending. That ball looked like it hit the backboard first. Here's a 3 on the way by Pugh that's no good. Rebound, Caleb Fields. Gets it to Trey Smith. Stops, pops from 15, short. Rebound, Jalen Freeman in the corner. 3 ball by Smith, again no good. Caleb Fields, another offensive rebound. Now it's DJ Smith, left elbow jumper, no good. Athletic rebound by Freeman, but had the ball ripped out of his hands by Loveland. And now St. Joe has it, trailing by 4.
A lot of opportunities there for Wildwood Catholic. They just could not finish, and it shows you the big guy for St. Joe,
Pugh
very disruptive.
Pugh off the glass, no good. Rebound Catholic. Charles Fields to the basket, and the layup is good. 22-16 Wildwood Catholic. 6:20 to go, second quarter. Loveland nearly traveled. Got it to Vera Jonas. And now it's Herron.
Vera Jonas hasn't even attempted a shot yet.
Now we have a holding foul on Wildwood Catholic. Terrence Pugh drove to the basket. And Wildwood Catholic will inbound.
And that foul was called on Trey Smith. That's going to be his second, team's 4th.
Watasic steps in off the inbound, no good. Weak side rebound, Amos out to Loveland, 17-footers in and out. DJ Smith the rebound, and he is fouled. Oh, now we're going to have, that's got to be a technical foul. How that's not a technical foul is beyond me, because Amos just shoved DJ Smith, and all he's getting out of this is a warning. Took his big left hand and shoved DJ Smith right in the chest.
Yeah, and it's pretty obvious that Dylan Amos is a St. Joe's football player, the size of a middle linebacker for that heralded top state program. And you're absolutely right, how that is not anything more than just a personal foul, but that's what the call is.
It wasn't even a personal foul. They just gave a warning. There was a foul that was called first and then the shove. All right, here's Wildwood Catholic with the ball. Jalen Freeman, he takes a bump from Amos. And that'll be the 7th team foul on St. Joe. That'll send Jalen Freeman to the line for a 1-and-1.
And that's going to be the second personal foul on Amos. And as Brian just said, the 7th team foul, putting Wildwood Catholic in the bonus for the rest of this first half. 5:51 to play. It's 22-16. The Crusaders on top. Jalen Freeman, the freshman, at the line. Nothing but the bottom of the net on his first attempt. His first point of the game.
5:51 to go, second quarter. Freeman in and out on the second one. It's 23-16 Catholic. What a rebound by Charles Fields. No good. But Jalen Freeman gets another rebound, and he is fouled.
And again, Wildwood Catholic, Brian, is just doing one heck of a job on the offensive glass. That was their 11th offensive rebound.
Freeman's free throw is good.
11 offensive rebounds with 5:46 to go in the second quarter. 11 offensive rebounds is a gameful,
Right.
let alone with this much time left in the game, in the basketball game.
Freeman makes both this time. He's now 3 for 4 from the line.
25-16, Crusaders on top.
Wildwood Catholic now showing some zone pressure here. Watasic beats it, flips it to Jonas, and he gets his first basket on his first attempt.
Yeah, that's absolutely. That's his first shot, and he has got to touch the ball. He shows some good offensive skill there.
Legler for 3, rattles in and out. Jonas the rebound. St. Joe looking to push. Jordan Herron baseline jumper short. Rebound, Caleb Fields driving, layup, no good but a foul. He'll go to the line for 2. That's one there, buddy, that, Caleb Fields does so many good things as a sophomore, but that's one of the things he'll get better at as he grows older, is that was not a lot of contact. You got to finish that. Especially now he misses the first free throw. You had a potential three-point play, and now you only have a chance to get 1 out of it.
Absolutely, and he is 1 of 3 now from the foul line. He has just 1 point. Make that 2 as he knocks down the second free throw. He has 2 points in the first half here. And that foul, Brian, was on Terrence Pugh, and Pugh picks up his 3rd.
So he goes to the bench.
And without that, Drew Holman, the second leading scorer, now we're going to see how deep can St. Joe go. What's Coach Paul Rodeo got?
And now we have a foul called on Jalen Freeman.
And Freeman's going to be whistled for his second. That's going to be his second, and it will be the 5th team foul. 5:05 to play here in the first half. It is 26-18, Wildwood Catholic on top of St. Joe. St. Joe with the ball. Little chatter between the official and the Wildwood Catholic coaching staff.
Now we have a foul in the backcourt on Charles Fields. That'll be Wildwood Catholic's 6th team foul.
And that's going to be the first personal foul on number 23, the sophomore for the Crusaders, Charles Fields. He picks up his first, as Brian said, 6th team foul. And that was a real touchy foul, real soft foul. So the officials may be feeling this game could get out of hand. Might really start tightening it up, Brian.
Watasic in the post to Jonas. Turns, fires, took some contact, no good. Rebound. Charles Fields couldn't corral it, and it went out of bounds off the wall.
Yeah, Jonas did a good job. He didn't go to the basket, he fell away, but he did get a lot. Wow.
Here's Ross for 3 right off the inbound, and that is good.
Right in our lap, too.
He had 5 early points. That's his first basket since then. Trey Smith down low to Will Bell. He is fouled from behind. That'll go on Loveland, and Bell will get 2 shots.
Dante Loveland, that's not a good foul. That is a bailout foul. Jonas had Will Bell sized up in great defensive position in front of him. Would have made that shot very, very difficult for Bell.
Bell gets a good bounce on the first free throw. 27-21, Wildwood Catholic, 4:34 to go second quarter. Here on 98.7 The Coast and 987thecoast.com. Catholic with this 6-point lead. They've led it pretty much from the start, but St. Joe hanging in. Second free throw was no good there. And now the Wildcats of St. Joe with it. Pass down low, stolen away. Nice defense by Will Bell. Tipped it away from Jonas.
That was a horrible entry pass.
Yes, it was.
So you don't throw the ball 5 to it like you're throwing it to a 5'5" guy when you got 6'10".
Here is Legler, right down the lane. Passes across. Layup is good by Charles Fields. 29-21. 4 minutes to go before halftime. Jordan Herron holds. Goes on the wing to Watasic. Heron off a ball screen. Goes to Ross. Back to Heron. Heron head and shoulders fake. Kicks out to Ross. Ross for three. In and out. Rebound, Charles Fields. And Wildwood Catholic will trot it up with their largest lead at 8. Legler down the lane. Dishes across. Bell blocked from behind, but a foul on Heron.
And Heron comes up limping a little bit. Looks like he's looking for a sub. I don't know whether he's winded. And Coach Paul Rodeo goes right to his bench. Heron picked up his second foul. Team's 10th.
Bell's first free throw is no good.
Will Bell
Corey Blackwell checks in for St. Joe.
now 1 of 3 from the line. And as I said, Heron checks out of the game.
Second free throw is no good. Wildwood Catholic's only 7 for 14 from the line, and they're normally a very good shooting team. Here is Blackwell, goes back out to Ross. Ross swings it over to Loveland. Ross again, Loveland again. Off a ball screen from Jonas. Now it's Blackwell on the wing. Passes across. Pass was tipped. It's loose on the floor. It was kicked into the backcourt by DJ Smith. And now we have a timeout called by St. Joe after they come up with possession.
Wow, I'll tell you, there's some good, pretty decent argument. It didn't look like anybody had possession, as that ball was still on the floor rolling to a St. Joe player, but obviously you can't assume, and the timeout was granted nonetheless.
It's a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. 3:05 to go before halftime. 29-21. Wildwood Catholic on top of St. Joe.
And Brian, as you said, Wildwood Catholic struggling mightily at the free throw line. They're up 8 points, 29-21. They've done a lot of good things here, especially rebounding in this first half. If they're shooting free throws a little bit better, like they do, they'd be up double digits. And as you try and get that lead to grow, it puts a little more pressure on your opposition. But if they're not knocking down them free throws, and that's given St. Joe's the ability to hang around there. And this St. Joe's team, as we can see, it's a well-coached team, and they got some skill out there.
St. Joe with it out of the timeout. Here's Corey Blackwell on the wing, trying to shake free of DJ Smith. Can't do it, goes back to Marcellus Ross. Ross flips it over to Witasek. Witasek crossover move. Got it in the post. Shot up and a friendly roll, and it's good. Dante Loveland, his first basket.
Yeah, that time absolutely no defense by Wildwood Catholic in front of the rim. That lane opened up like the Atlantic Ocean.
DJ Smith for three. Got it. Little ball screen and roll there with Will Bell, and DJ Smith knocks it down.
But I guess Wildwood Catholic, if you're going to trade a 2 for a 3, you don't worry about defense.
Witasek to Marcellus Ross. Now it's Dante Loveland. Holding the dribble. Right side to Witasek. Spins, falls to the deck, but was able to get the ball to Blackwell to prevent the turnover. Marcellus Ross, baseline drive, kicks in the corner. Witasek for three. Bang!
That was a real good look. Great pass from the freshman to Witasek, who scores his first points of the game.
Legler to the basket. Nearly a circus shot goes in, but he is fouled. And he'll go to the line. 32-25, Wildwood Catholic on top. 1:48 to go in the first half.
And as Brian called, that time Ryan Legler able to take his man off the dribble out at the top of the key, took him left.
I'll tell you. Go ahead, bud.
Went up strong. And if he would have been able to, as you said, he kind of finished it with a little acrobatic fling up off the glass. If he would have been able to go a little bit stronger, maybe try and use his left, he might have been able to score that and draw the foul.
There's a little delay here as the officials are coming together to discuss something. And I'll tell you, buddy, if you're in the Wildwood Catholic Gymnasium, I don't know what's more entertaining. watching the game here or watching Murderers Row circa 2016 in the corner, arguing every call, non-call, whistle, and non-whistle of the officials. And now we have an argument over at the St. Joe bench. Paul Rodeo Jr. is not happy with a decision being made by the officials here.
Well, I don't know whether that foul that they are calling, they're saying that's going to be the third foul on Marcellus Ross, Brian. And if that's his third, I had him for one picking up his second. If that's going to be his third, that's big.
And now Paul Rodeo Jr. is kind of arguing with the scorer's table. Free throw by Legler's no good.
To play here in the first half. And that gives two starters. Legler misses both.
Oh, Wildwood Catholic has new rims in this gym, buddy. It almost seems like they stole it off a kindergarten league. They are so forgiving, and it's almost like any ball that hits the rim just pops right off because the rim has so much give to it. Driving is Blackwell. Kicks, ball fake, three ball on the way by Loveland is good. Kind of shot that with two hands and it went in.
Yeah, absolutely. And
Will Bell in the post, left-handed layup, no good. Long rebound to Caleb Fields.
And that was a very good ball fake by Loveland to get himself open.
A little more than a minute to go, 32-28, Catholic on top. Here's a steal, maybe? Yes. We're going to have a foul called on Bell. That will send Corey Blackwell to the line for a 1-and-1.
And Wildwood Catholic turns it over for the seventh time. But with 1:01 to go, they're going to call, as Brian said, that foul's on Will Bell. That's going to be the senior's second, Wildwood Catholic's seventh. Sending the Wildcat walking the length of the floor to shoot a 1-and-1.
1:01 to go before halftime. Catholic up 4 at 32-28. Blackwell's free throw is no good. The rebound comes down to Jalen Freeman. DJ Smith, a long three, off the iron, no good. Tipped up by Charles Fields, no good. Blackwell the rebound, outlets to Wetaskic, St. Joe running. Here's Amos, baseline jumper is good. 2-point game now. Here comes Legler. And really, St. Joe making this little run here, buddy, with Jordan Herron on the bench. Who's really been St. Joe's floor general here. 25 seconds to go. Catholic working it along the perimeter.
And he's their leading scorer with 8 points.
Freeman through the lane, he traveled. 19.2 seconds to go. And St. Joe trails by just 2 at 32-30.
And this was once a 9-point Wildwood Catholic lead.
Yeah, it was almost, you felt like they were on the verge of really pulling away. Give St. Joe some credit here.
Well, then Legler goes to the line, misses those 2 free throws.
Right. Herron back in. He has the ball for St. Joe. 10 seconds to go in the period. Here's Wetaskic. Crossover dribble. Pass in the post to Vera Jonas. He took some contact, but lost the ball. And the buzzer sounds right as the turnover occurs. At the half, it is Wildwood Catholic 32, St. Joe 30. Back after this with the halftime report on 98.7 The Coast and 987thecoast.com.
$2. Nachos, $3. Potato soup, only $1. And meatball parm sandwiches, $5. Located downstairs in the cafeteria.
Hey, give us 4 minutes. 4 minutes.
the floor. They're 8 of 20 from inside the arc, 4 of 8 from beyond. And, that's one of the reasons. And you got to give St. Joe a lot of credit. Coming all the way down here to play in this gym. St. Joe's also has a gym back in their place it's very hard to play in. So both teams know that. Both teams know each other very well. And Coach Paul Rodia, he's down there. He's got some foul trouble too, Brian. He's got 2 starters with 3, Marcellus Ross, the freshman, and Terrence Pugh.
And what we found out at the half, actually, buddy, was that the argument earlier was not about whether that was Ross's 3rd foul. St. Joe was upset that apparently a long jump shot was called, that was made by a St. Joe player, was ruled to be a 2-point shot by the officials when for a lot of the St. Joe people thought that the player had both feet behind the line and it should have been a 3, but that's what that argument was late in the first half. So here we are at halftime. It's Wildwood Catholic 32, St. Joe 30 in this key Cape Atlantic United Conference contest, and we'll be back with the second half right after this on 98.7 The Coast and 987thecoast.com. 2 minutes here. What's up? You all right?
You're a sellout if you don't get here.
Oh, that's Tarbot with the sellout, yeah.
I'm in Westies. I'm going home. I said to my wife, it's sold out because we're late. I'm trying to get here. Then I pull up, I go, maybe we can get a seat. Did he call?
Oh, yeah. He says it's going to be sold out in 10 minutes. I'm like, what?
All right. So I thought maybe it was St. Augie's playing them tomorrow night or this that. Hey, man, I've seen some road trips, but I got to give you and Frankie credit.
You like that one?
Did you fit? What else didn't you do?
It was a good one. It was a good one.
If you tell me you fit in 2 platinum lounges, that would have been the idea.
The only thing we needed was a trip to the track. It's the only thing we didn't do. Just down to Hollywood Park. I know.
I mean, when Billy Joel came out, were you out of your mind?
I didn't go. I'm not a big Billy Joel guy. Yeah, I didn't go. No, he went.
So where were you staying?
A little dump hotel, like right off the beach. Frank goes to it a lot. It's clean, run by a nice family, but it's nothing special. It's like a motel in Wildwood. All right, back at Wildwood Catholic, Brian Kniff, Buddy Tarbot, 32-30.
There's
Wildwood
plenty to love
Catholic
in the
on
Jersey
top
Shore
of
this summer, and
St.
the
Joe.
Wildwoods are ready for you.
Here in this Cape
Beaches and
Atlantic
Boardwalk
United
are
Conference
open. View our vacation guide today
matchup.
at wildwoodsnj.com.
And Wildwood Catholic looking to remain in first place in the conference with a victory here tonight. And it's a big game when Jim Ridgway walks in the gym. And came strolling in toward the end of the first half. And it's 32-30, Wildwood Catholic on top, and the Crusaders will have the ball to start the second half. Very physical and intense first half, which is basically what we would expect when these two schools face each other, buddy.
Absolutely. As we had talked about in the pregame, the rivalry has always been here between these two schools, and it's nice to see when they're as competitive as they are. And again, St. Joe, you got to give them a lot of credit. They really came out in this first half, and they're playing again without their second leading scorer, who was out for discipline reasons, Drew Homan. So St. Joe's has done a lot of nice things. They're only down 2 at the half. Wildwood Catholic better tighten it up a little bit defensively and get after it and do a better job shooting free throws, especially in the second half, as we all know. In the fourth quarter, in a close game, free throws are big.
Yeah, they were only 7 for 16 from the line in the first half, and obviously they would have a much more comfortable lead had they shot even an average percentage for a high school team. Here's Trey Smith for Wildwood Catholic as we start the second half. Goes over to Caleb Fields. Now it's DJ Smith. Deep 3. Bang! Jordan Herron just throws his hands up. So what can I do about that when he pulls up from 25 feet? DJ Smith with 14 points. That's his fourth three.
He is 4 of 7 now from beyond the arc.
Ross in the corner to Watasek. Lobbed nicely inside. Vera Jonas, though, missed the bunny right at the rim, and Wildwood Catholic running the other way. Caleb Fields, Sariah Legler. Cross-court pass, Trey Smith for three. Bang! Back-to-back threes for Wildwood Catholic to start the second half, and suddenly they're up 8.
And that was Trey Smith's first three-point attempt of the game.
Terrence Pugh down the lane.
Wow.
Scooping shot is good. Pugh didn't play much of the second quarter after he picked up his third foul. Trey Smith fakes, gets around the man, shovels off the bell, jump stop layup, got it.
And I'll tell you what, Pugh was lucky he didn't just pick up his fourth foul.
Well, actually, you were lucky that he actually made contact with Trey Smith there, because he might have landed in your lap if he didn't. 40-32 Wildwood Catholic. 6:35 to go in the third quarter. Terrence Pugh, crossover move into the paint, takes a bump, no good on kind of an awkward shot. Caleb Fields the rebound, splits a double team to the basket.
Wow.
That layup is good.
Wow. Can you say sophomore? Caleb Fields with his first field goal of the game, challenging the big guy.
Wildwood Catholic's largest lead of the game at 10, 42-32. Watasek throws it away. Was looking for Vera Jonas. And it goes out of bounds, and Vera Jonas will be replaced now by Nige George.
The Wildcats need a timeout, Brian. They have 3 left. They had to call 2 in that first half. But there's a time where you can't take timeouts with you. Right now, the wheels are coming off the bus.
DJ Smith to Will Bell. Spins into the lane. That's an offensive foul. That's a good call. He barreled over Terrence Pugh. And that's an offensive foul there. Kind of out of control with his spin dribble.
Yeah, absolutely. And Will Bell picks up his third. That's going to be his third first team foul here in the second half. 5:55 to go here in the third quarter. 42-32. Wildwood Catholic came out red hot on a 10-2 run to start this second half.
Bounce down low to Herron, turns, rims out, follows up, no good. Gets his own rebound again. No, lost it. Charles Fields, and he is fouled. .5:42 to go in the third quarter. And it's Wildwood Catholic on top by 10, 42-32, and looking to extend on this possession.
And they're going to call that foul on number 12, Nahi George. His first, team's first here in the second half.
Wildwood Catholic, a few dribble handoffs along the baseline. Charles Fields nearly threw that to me.
Yeah, I thought you were
Jalen Freeman saved it in bounds. Now it's Charles Fields in the paint, no good. St. Joe the rebound. They're looking the other end. Legler for Wildwood Catholic. Crusaders by 8, 5:05 to go third quarter. Here's Caleb Fields down the lane. Goes to Charles Fields. Reverse layup short. Rebound taken down by George of St. Joe. Here's Herron, a baseline drive. Kicks it out. Now it's Ross for 3. Got it.
Wow. And Ross kind of blows on his finger like it's a gun and puts his hand back in the holster. That was a big shot.
42-37. Caleb Fields, finger roll as he goes right around a man at the top of the lane. Catholic by 7.
44-37, 4:25 to play third quarter.
In the corner, Ross for 3 again off the back iron. Catholic the rebound. Legler to Freeman. Back to DJ Smith, 22-footer, bang!
Wow. Smith shot that from the front row.
Terrence Pugh for St. Joe. High post pass, traveling with it is Dante Loveland. Catholic back up by 10. Jordan Herron is shaken up. limping as he goes to the bench, and he's replaced by Corey Blackwell. So Heron, who had 8 points at halftime, is forced to the bench with that injury. Trey Smith down the lane, got it in a foul.
And right now, Wildwood Catholic, Brian, with 3:52 in 4 minutes and 8 seconds, they've scored 17 points here in this quarter.
Yeah, and they're up 49-37. They are on a 17-7 spurt to start this second half and make it 18 as Trey Smith knocks down the free throw. Terrence Pugh across the division line, kicks. Shot up by Dante Loveland is no good. Wildwood Catholic another rebound. Legler to the basket, his layup is good. And St. Joe can't wait much longer. They're gonna get a timeout, although they do get up the floor, but Ross misses a wide open layup. Charles Fields the rebound, he's running, kicks, Freeman in the corner, baseline drive, kicks across, and it's out of bounds.
He had a good idea, just the pass was too strong. Legler unable to control it.
And now it's Pugh for St. Joe. Goes to Loveland, back to Pugh. Loveland left side in front of the St. Joe bench. Wildwood Catholic by 15. Here's Ross. Hands back to Blackwell.
Under 3 minutes, third quarter.
Ross again, steps back, three ball, got it as Legler fell down. Timeout called by St. Joe. 52-40 Wildwood Catholic on top, 2:50 to go. Third quarter, back after this on 98.7 The Coast and 987thecoast.com. Back at Wildwood Catholic High School, 52-40. The Crusaders are on top of St. Joe. Of course, buddy, we have to say hello to one of our new sponsors, Paul J. Franco, Bow Harbor Motel, listening from high atop the motel from the penthouse.
Yes, high atop the motel, where I bet you it's a little chilly tonight.
Yes, and not in the penthouse. I'm sure it's a nice, crisp 68 degrees there. Wildwood Catholic by 12. They have the basketball. Trey Smith. Head and shoulder fake on the left wing. Gets to the rim and lays it up and in. Challenged the big man and got right to the basket.
And again, Trey Smith just doing a good job.
And he has 8 points in this period and 11 for the game. Wildwood Catholic really turning it up on the perimeter defensively, but Jordan Heron finds a seam down the left baseline and knocks down a 14-footer. Freeman into the lane, spins, goes off to Charles Fields, thinks the better of it, and brings it back out to restart the offense, and then Legler inexplicably throws it into the Wildwood Catholic bench. And now Wildwood Catholic wants a timeout. 2:03 to go, third quarter. Catholic 54, St. Joe 42. Back after this on 98.7 The Coast and 987thecoast.com. Back at Wildwood Catholic High School, Brian Kniff, Buddy Tarbot, 54-42. Crusaders on top of St. Joe. 2:03 to play in the third quarter. Wildwood Catholic began the quarter on a 20-7 run. Terrence Pugh goes right side to Dante Loveland. Tried to throw it in the post to Vera Jonas. It's stolen away by Wildwood Catholic. Ryan Legler with it. Goes to Trey Smith. Fakes. Kicks across. That's a great pass. Jalen Freeman for three. Bang! What a great pass by Trey Smith. And there's a turnover by St. Joe. Losing the ball out of bounds is Dante Loveland. Wildwood Catholic has scored 27 points in this quarter. We still have 1:35 to go.
Yeah, needless to say, Wildwood Catholic really came out hitting on all cylinders.
Freeman again for three. That one's short. Rebound taken by Herron. Wildwood Catholic has its largest lead at 15. Lobbed into Vera Jonas, too high. You know that's a bad pass when it's too high for a 6'10 kid, and it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, one thing we've seen here tonight, St. Joe having difficulty due to the Wildwood Catholic defense getting the ball into Vera Jonas. Either they throw it in too low, or in that case, it was way too high.
DJ Smith for three. That was deep, and he knocked it down. That's his 6th three of the game. Running to the basket the other way is Pugh. He misses. Freeman to the basket. Layup no good, but a foul. And Jalen Freeman will get 2 shots.
And right there, again, Wildwood Catholic taking advantage of getting out on the break.
Wildwood Catholic, Buddy, now has made 10 three-pointers in this game. 5 of them in this period. Jalen Freeman at the line. First free throw is good. Wildwood Catholic, after going 7 for 16 in the first half, has made their first 2 of the second. Here's Will Bell, or Will Bell just checks back in for Wildwood Catholic. Jalen Freeman at the line, 2nd of 2. And that is good.
62-42. Wildwood Catholic led at the half, 32-30. So they have outscored St. Joe's by 18 here in the third quarter.
Here's this near still. What a play by Freeman. Gets to the basket, missed it on the steal. Caleb Fields follows, no good. Rebound, saved in bounds by Freeman, and he is fouled. Now they call it travel.
Wow, that was interesting. And again, Wildwood Catholic just doing a monster job, Brian, on the offensive glass. I mean, there was Crusaders just going after that basketball like you would see seagulls on the boardwalk going after a slice of pizza.
Ross bounces down low to Watasic. 3 ball on the way by Loveland is good. St. Joe, needless to say, certainly needed that. 20 seconds to go in the period. Caleb Fields down the lane, takes a bump, and is fouled.
And obviously, I mean, a slice of pizza that was dropped on the boardwalk, not off the counter of Sam's or Mac's.
Right. And it's 15.5 seconds to go, third quarter, 62-45.
Huh. So here's the scoop.
And it looks like we may either have a warning or a fan may be ejected here.
Here's the scoop, the official said. Suggest you shut your mouth.
But now we're ready to go. Caleb Fields at the line for 2 shots. First one is good.
15.5 seconds to go here in the third quarter. We got a stuck net. Maybe the athletic director, Brian Haas, will jump up and get it. I guess not.
Not anymore.
He says not anymore. There was a time when he could have done that.
It's a time when all of us could have done that. Fields makes both. He has 8 points. 64-45, 10 seconds to go third quarter. Here is Loveland. Kicks, Ross for 3, short. Rebound, tipped up, no good. And the rebound to Caleb Fields as the buzzer sounds. A 34-point third quarter for Wildwood Catholic. They lead at 64-45 as we go into the fourth. Back after this on 98.7 The Coast and 987thecoast.com.
About the Wildwoods.
Along the water
Jay
side.
Lewis.
Great shot.
Freeman? Clint Freeman? Yeah, I think I see what he's yelling at.
Viking. Free concerts. There's plenty to love in the Jersey Shore this summer, and the Wildwoods are ready for you. Our award-winning beaches and boardwalk are open. View our vacation guide today at wildwoodsnj.com.
Oh, he's hard.
All right, Brian Kniff, Buddy Tarbot, 64-45 as we get into the fourth quarter now. And Wildwood Catholic, that was actually a 32-point third quarter, not 34. Either way, it's a lot of points. It's a lot of points in a quarter in an NBA game, let alone an 8-minute high school game with no shot clock. But Wildwood Catholic was leading by 2 at the half, and they outscore St. Joe 32-15 in the third quarter, and they now lead it by 19. Here's Watasic for St. Joe. Swings it left side to Jordan Herron. Ball on the floor. Wildwood Catholic in man-to-man here. Watasic goes back to Blackwell. Watasic again, right side, puts the ball on the floor, spins, goes along the baseline to Ross, and Ross had it tipped out of his hands and out of bounds. No, check that. We're going to have a foul on Wildwood Catholic, actually, reaching in from behind.
Yeah, I believe they're going to call that, Brian, on Trey Smith.
Right.
That's going to be Trey's third, team's second here in the second half.
Herron in the corner, and Ross traveled.
Caleb Fields there as St. Joe's brings out that full court pressure. Fields needs to do a better job of ball faking.
Wildwood Catholic called a timeout. They lead at 64-45, 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here, 7:33 to go, fourth quarter. We have a final score from the girls' game between these two teams, St. Joe and Wildwood Catholic, and Wildwood Catholic won it 52-30 up in Hamilton.
And right now, Brian, as Coach Dave DeWeese wanted to get a timeout to set his guys up in a better position to break that full court pressure, he was a little frustrated as he was screaming to the one official, timeout, timeout, timeout. He literally almost had to come halfway onto the court to finally get his attention.
Wildwood Catholic gets it to DJ Smith right in front of Buddy Tarbot and knocks down a three.
And he is now 7 of 10 from beyond the arc.
St. Joe gets it up quickly with Tasic along the baseline, lays it up and in. But Wildwood Catholic by 20 here. Legler to Trey Smith, gets it across the division line. Stops, goes to DJ again for three. That one's in and out. The rebound's off of Catholic and out of bounds.
Good skip pass that time from the left side to the right side. Trey finding his brother DJ. DJ tried stepping into it, but as Brian said, was down and out. 67-47.
Here's a steal by Trey Smith going to the basket, and his layup is good. He has 13 points. Blackwell in the corner to Ross. That jumper's no good. He follows his shot nicely, rejected by Charles Fields, though. Caleb Fields the rebound, and he is fouled. And Wildwood Catholic now leading it by 22.
And Brian, that was Caleb Fields' 12th rebound. He has 7 offensive rebounds to go with 5 defensive.
Bell, baseline drive, no good. Tipped up and in by DJ Smith. He's got 25. Wildwood Catholic leads it 71-47. Pass ahead was tipped out of bounds. 6:08 to go in the basketball game. Reverse layup. Oh, good and a foul. They caught Wildwood Catholic sleeping right off the inbound. Passed it to Terrence Pugh. He just went right to the basket and got fouled.
Yeah, at that time, obviously, Wildwood Catholic caught off guard. Crusader defense was having a Kodak moment, standing around waiting for somebody to take a picture. 71-49, 6:06 to play in the game. Crusaders comfortably on top.
Free throws no good. And Wildwood Catholic with possession. DJ Smith on the wing, back to Caleb Fields. Swings it to Legler, good ball fake. Steps in, 17-footer, got it. He freed himself there, buddy. Almost kind of like an assist to himself with the strong ball fake, and the defender just vacated the area. Legler took one dribble, and it was a wide open jumper. Watasic for St. Joe, driving, flips it up, no good but a foul. And he'll go to the line. Watasic was really forced to get that foul.
It was a little out of control, and Caleb Field and DJ Smith. I believe they called on Smith. It's his first, team's fourth. That last basket by Legler, that puts him in double figures with 10.
Yeah, Wildwood Catholic now with 3 players in double figures. Trey Smith has 13, DJ Smith with 25. Watasic makes both free throws.
Caleb Fields is 1 basket away from being in double digits.
He has the basketball, and he is called for traveling. Shuffled his feet right around the division line.
Wildwood Catholic turns it over for the 11th time. Did a much better job here in the second half as they pulled away, taking care of the basketball.
We have a foul called on Jalen Freeman, a blocking foul. St. Joe will inbound. In that girls game, 52-30, won by Wildwood Catholic over St. Joe. Caitlin McMullen with 22 points to lead all scores. Bree L. Herbert with 11. That's the first time Wildwood Catholic has won in girls basketball at St. Joe, buddy, since 2007.
That's
back when current coach Steve DePatri was in the throes of a big run with his Sacred Heart girls basketball team, and how quickly things could change. Sacred Heart is closed. DePatri now at Wildwood Catholic, and the Lady Crusaders are off to a good start. 73-51, Wildwood Catholic boys leading St. Joe here. 5:15 to go in the game. Ross, top of the key. Tied up nicely by Jalen Freeman, and Wildwood Catholic will have possession.
And again, Jalen Freeman, the freshman, doing a good job defensively. Each time we see him, Brian, obviously he gets better and better, and that's with practice and by game experience.
Legler beats pressure all by himself, takes the ball to the wing in front of the Wildwood Catholic bench, now walks it back out between the circles. Goes to DJ Smith. Knifes a pass down low to Caleb Fields, and a layup is good.
That was a nice little pick and roll.
Yeah, Caleb Fields kind of slipped his own screen there and cut right to the basket, and a good find by Smith. Amos with it for St. Joe. Goes to Witasic. He lost the handle. Bell with it, and he is fouled.
4:37 to play here in tonight's game. Wildwood Catholic 75, St. Joe's 51.
And now we have a whistle. And I think they're not going to allow Trey Smith to enter the game because he didn't have his shirt tucked in. One of the points of emphasis this year in game management and officiating is the uniform. And they're being very strict about that. And now we have a foul away from the ball on Ross, pushing Jalen Freeman. That's going to send Freeman to the line for a 1-and-1.
The two freshmen going at it a little bit right there. And Marcellus Ross picks up his fourth, team's seventh, and as Brian called, it's going to put Wildwood Catholic's talented freshman Jalen Freeman at the line, shooting a 1-and-1.
If Freeman makes both, he can become the fifth Wildwood Catholic player in double figures. Free throw is no good.
And
Rebound
there it
to
is, the 98-7 jinx.
Herron goes right down the lane. His finger roll is good. No resistance there from Wildwood Catholic defensively. But 75-53, the Crusaders lead comfortably.
It was quite evident there as Herron.
Caleb Fields no good on the shot and can't keep the rebound alive as it trickles out of bounds.
Herron able to go right down the lane to the rim uncontested. 75-53, Wildwood Catholic on top. 4 minutes to play in tonight's game.
Ross to Amos, lost the dribble, just got away with a walk. He switched his pivot foot there. Here's Jordan Herron, stops, pops for three, that's short. Rebound Trey Smith for Wildwood Catholic. He comes across the division line, goes to Caleb Fields, through the lane, tried to slip it to Bell, and the pass was tipped out of bounds. Legler will inbound. Gets it into Trey Smith. Baseline drive to the basket, and he is fouled.
And I'll tell you got to give Trey Smith credit there, Brian. He was able to beat his man off the dribble along that left baseline. When the help defense came over, he did the right thing. The defense came to him. He was able to pass the ball around the defender to his teammate Will Bell, but he was fouled. Excuse me.
Free throw is no good. Rebound to Herron. Going to the basket now and laying it in off the pass from Herron is Dante Loveland. He's in double figures with 10 points now for St. Joe. But it's Wildwood Catholic by 20. 3:24 to go in the game. Trey Smith to Ryan Legler for three. Bang.
And Ryan Legler now 3 of 5 in tonight's game from beyond the arc.
78-55, Wildwood Catholic on top. Timeout on the floor, 3:14 to go. Back after this on 98.7 The Coast and 987thecoast.com. Back at Wildwood Catholic, Brian Kniff, Buddy Tarbot, 78-55. Crusaders on top, 3:14 to go. Buddy, there's a lot of high school basketball talent in the gym tonight.
Yeah, absolutely.
In addition to these two teams,
yes.
You had Tim Toney from Middle Township here checking out the proceedings. Middle Place St. Joe Friday night. And Patrick Holden just walked out of the gym. That's Patrick Holden Jr.
With his grandfather.
Yes, the legendary George Holden.
Absolutely.
Legler is bumped and fouled by Blackwell, and now Legler will go to the line. He has 13 in the game. He'll get a 1-and-1 here.
And Brian, that last three-pointer by Ryan Legler for the Crusaders was their 12th of the game. So Wildwood Catholic, led by DJ Smith, who has made 7. Legler has made 3.
Legler missed the free throw. Rebound comes back in his hands, but his follow-up shot is rejected by Nige George. St. Joe the other way, they miss. Running ahead of the field is Caleb Fields, and he lays it up and in. Will Bell with the rebound and the outlet pass. Wildwood Catholic now in a 2-3 zone.
80-55, 2:25 to play in the game. Wildwood Catholic on top.
Heron in the post to George, no good on the shot. Rebound is taken by St. Joe. Heron to the basket, and he is fouled. Blocking foul on Freeman, who was just a little bit late getting there. And that'll send Heron to the line. He has 12 points.
Well, the freshman that time had the right idea, but Brian, as you said, he was late. He picks up his 4th foul. It's going to be his 4th. It will be the team's 6th. But Jordan Heron will go to the line shooting 2. Shooting 2 as the referees get a towel from the sideline to mop up where the players went down.
80-55, Wildwood Catholic on top, 2:14 to go. Free throw is good by Heron.
He is now 3 of 3 from the foul line. St. Joe's has been to the line just 9 times tonight.
Patrick Vodges and Matt Capozzoli check in for Wildwood Catholic. Second free throw is no good. This is their first action. 80-56, Crusaders comfortably on top. Caleb Fields goes to Trey Smith. Crossover dribbles. Caleb Fields for 3 now, no good. Rebound Trey Smith on the strong side. The ball went off the rim long and then came back toward the shooter. Nice high screen and roll. And Capozzoli, though, loses it out of bounds.
This Matt Capozzoli, the sophomore, looks at his hands like, what happened? He had an opportunity, he thought, to score there, get his name in that box score.
Oh, remember, Freddie Mitchell thanked his hands. Matt Capozzoli just blamed his hands. Buddy, you had the bad jokes last night. I had to throw one in tonight.
That's perfect.
Here's a jump ball. Freeman causes it. Jalen Freeman, buddy, causes more jump balls on players catch the ball with their back to the basket. He just reaches in a good way and kind of jams his hands in there.
Well, his feet are so quick, and he's got good, quick hands and his eye timing. And when we say that, we're talking about he has the ability to look and get in there without drawing a foul.
Here is Freeman. Bounces in the corner to Vodges. Rakeem Coyle into the game for the first time. So is Greg Carroll for Wildwood Catholic. Vodges bounces in the post to Capozzoli. Dips in. Got it knocked away. Follows his own miss. Nearly goes out of bounds. Saved in bounds by Coyle. And now it's Freeman. Freeman down the lane. Kicks out to Coyle. Coyle jumper short. Rebound Carroll. Kicks it out to Coyle. And now here's a steal. Running the other way is Loveland, and his layup is good and a foul.
Well, he looked like he might have been guilty of goaltending his own basket. He actually, as he laid that up and in, he came down inadvertently, probably pulled on the net, but he got his hand tangled up in the net.
So Loveland will get one shot. And the free throw's no good. We're going to have a violation called on Mike Sharkey, who just checked into the game.
It had to be the green sneaks.
Yeah, he came in from outside the marked lane spaces up above the three-point line. Those players can't come in until the ball hits the rim. Second free throw is missed, or the bonus free throw on the violation is missed. Rebound, though, is taken down by Nige George.
Hopefully Matt can zoom in on those green sneaks. They're definitely...
Boy, Paul Rodeo Jr. is really in the face of the official here. But we have a foul being called against Wildwood Catholic.
Yeah, he's not happy about something.
Nige George will get a 1-and-1.
Wow. He really is in the ear of Steve Shinkarik, the lead official, the referee in tonight's game. 80-58, 46 seconds left to go. Wildwood Catholic comfortably on top.
Free throw is good by Nige George. And he'll get another. And the second one is also good. That's his first 2 points of the game. 80-60, Wildwood Catholic on top. 45 seconds left to go. Capizoli to Pat Vodges for three, no good. Rebound, battled for, still loose, picked up by St. Joe. St. Joe has a handful of JV players in the game that were not on our roster, unfortunately. So we don't have their names. Nige George picks up the rebound of a missed shot and is fouled. He'll go to the line for another 1-and-1. .28 seconds to go. Wildwood Catholic 80, St. Joe 60.
And that personal foul on Greg Carroll, the sophomore, picks up his second.
Free throw no good. Rebound to Wildwood Catholic. Pat Vodges to the basket. Had his shot blocked, but a foul. And he'll go to the line for two shots.
Wow. He really got hammered and kind of thrown into the wall right behind the bench. Guess it's a good thing his family's in the insurance business.
Well,
and his mom's a doctor.
They're in the real estate business too. Maybe they should, get into some construction here and widen this gym.
Try and get a variance and get this wall moved out a little bit.
The variance won't be a problem, trust me.
Yeah.
Free throw by Vodges. The first one was good. Second one was not, but it's followed up and in by Greg Carroll. 83-60, 12 seconds to go. Three ball on the way by St. Joe is no good. Rebound Vodges. 7 seconds to go. Trying to knife through traffic, loses it. St. Joe with it. Three ball on the way, no good as the buzzer sounds. And Wildwood Catholic wins it. 83-60. And we'll be back after this to wrap it up on 98.7 The Coast and 987thecoast.com. Hey, give us 1 minute. 1 minute, please. Huh? Yeah.
He's a good guy. No, I don't know. It's a lot of threes. Huh?
Can you imagine having that kid that big when was coaching? Have him on the bench? It's unbelievable.
Yeah, he's got some skills. They got to work with him to get him that ball.
The guys won't get him.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
Next Wednesday.
I don't know. They play the prep next Wednesday here.
But anything else?
So good, huh?